Some brothers had handshakes.
We have an arm shake. The table that you built your expectations on, kicking out the legs from under it, because guess what? It's comedy time.
I mentally just put them through that table. Mentally, though.
There were kids going around mowing lawns, lemonade stands.
We didn't have a video camera or anything, so we would sit on the swing set in the different chairs and pretend that one of us was a guest or
set up like
playing a game show.
A Kleenex box as the camera, so you'd know that that was being broadcast to the world or whatever. The Two Musketeers, because there's two of us.
We never really agreed on the name.
He had this bus driver he did.
Do it for me.
Yeah.
Where's your bus tickets? Remember the catchphrase?
It killed. It would kill.
Yeah.
And what's a bus ticket? I don't know. 5.
Yeah. There was a cop that you made up, that cop character, Mr. Abernathy, that you would go around.
Officer Abernathy, I would say. Do you have a permit for that, Sonny? Like that. You become these characters and you kind of walk around, and I would think, can I arrest someone?
You felt like you were above the law. I remember you saying on that a lot.
Yeah. Two Musketeers had a third member at one point, so it was the Two Musketeers plus Brad.
It was the Three Musketeers. Yeah, I was a full musketeer, as equal a footing as those two were. So Nick and Ryan, were they here? Cool. Yeah. Did they dress up or?
We decided to give Brad an audition. We thought, seems to be at this point we're the only game in town. We might as well give this kid a shot. See if he's got something. We'll give him a platform to showcase his talents.
Yeah. Simon and Garfunkel, Hall & Oates. They didn't do comedy, but the Nemeth brothers, they defined it for a generation. Could I say that? Am I allowed to say that? They did. And I wanted a piece. And boy, did I get it.
Brad got very nervous. Some people can look in that Kleenex box and feel comfortable. Brad looked into that Kleenex box and you could see that he saw the millions of eyes looking back on him, and he just shrunk to about this tall, and you could see the pee just coming.
Okay, so here's the whole story. I did piss my pants. A lot.
During that audition, he took a hot piss all over himself and the floor, and it killed.
Because as he finished, and there was silence, and then we hit the floor with applause.
And after a while, I could tell they were laughing at me, still with me, but at me more because of how much I was crying. So we parted ways. Joke's on them. Comedy, joke about comedy, you know what I'm saying.
A lot of kids in the neighborhood, had superstitions, whether they were putting up their lemonade stand or going to play t-ball or anything.
Step on a crack, break your mother's back. That happened a couple times, so we believed it.
I was actually swept up in it a little bit. We wouldn't just not step on cracks.
If you see your older brother get swept up in something, you're gonna get swept up just the same. One bristle in that brush is gonna get you.
And I always like to smack every inch of my body, especially my tongue, because that's what I've been using the most.
And we also had brothers in arms.
Brothers in arms. I was a little on the vanity side, so I was a little vain, and I would constantly flex one arm before I did something, and we're both preparing at the same time, and I was watching one arm and flexing one, and I spun almost.
I just came spinning. It was
almost like you were on ice,
like a car wreck. I didn't know. I was just falling through space, kind of like
what?
This.
And it went wham, and I was just trying to get out of the way,
and I
went what? So I spun back here, and we went. We knew we had it. This was special. Hey, if I didn't shave the hair off my arm, you could see it standing up. That. Yeah. Our brains exploded when that happened, and we were on a roll. More and more people from the neighborhood started coming to see our shows.
We had gotten rid of Brad at that point.
Yeah, so long gone. We always knew that we had each other's back, but when it came down to us, we had each other's arms.
unless he's been doing Brothers in Arms with someone else I don't know about,
wouldn't
then
fucking
no.
dream of it.
We haven't done Brothers in Arms.
It's been so long since we've actually done it that I don't even know if I could remember how to do it or if he would want to do it.
Of course I would still want to do it. Could try.
Just show it to him.
Well, you just want us to do it? Just do it?
Yeah. Do you remember it?
We'll see.